Good evening. Today we are going to see the test on tiles. So we have performed two tests on tiles. One is bending strength of tiles, and second we have seen that is abrasion test on tiles. So now we will see one by one these two tests and the IS codes which are related with these tests. So now first we will go to the bending strength of tiles. So now which IS code are available for test on tiles? So we have IS 1237. This IS code we are going to use for the test on tiles. Both test number of tests which which will be conducted on tiles are given in this IS code only. Classify the tiles. So, according to this IS 1237, uh, tiles are classified into two types. We have first that is general purpose tiles, and these are used as such places where normally light loads are taken up, and these are office buildings, then our residential buildings, schools. There we are going to use the general tiles. And heavy duty floor tiles, these are used for heavy traffic conditions such as footpath, then we have ramps, entrances, staircases of public buildings, passages of auditoriums. So there we are going to use these heavy duty floor tiles. What will be the size of tiles for test? So we have actually four types, but generally for residential we are going to use this 200 by 200. We have tested, or 250 by 250, and minimum thickness we have 10 or 12 mm. Double layer tiles we have 15 or 16 mm. Then explain procedure for bending test. So you can see we have this procedure given in IS code. So we have first step, the specimen shall be placed horizontally on two parallel steel supports with varying surface upward and its sides parallel to the supports. So we have sides parallel to the supports, and we have two steel supports on which we are going to keep this tile. Then second, we have at least one of the support shall be self-adjusting. So one of the support of this instrument should be self-adjusting, so that we can have these different types of tiles can be tested on it. Then third, the load shall be applied by means of steel rod. So steel rod we are going to use at the center to apply the load, and this steel rod should be parallel to the supports and midway between them. So already I mentioned it is in the center. Then we have fourth, the length of supports and of the loading rod shall be longer than the tile. So this is not the step, but we should have this length of support and loading greater than your length of tile. Their diameter shall be 12 mm. Generally, whatever rod we have, so we have that is 12 millimeter size. So we can say this is explain procedure. We can say, so we can say instead of this, that is preparing for test. So we are going to preparing specimen for the test, and the surface of the rod and support in contact with the tiles shall be rounded, and the span between the support shall be as follows. So we will not go with this. What is the formula for bending strength? So that is given. So F is equal to 3PL upon 2BT square. Already we have seen this, and in that one we have seen that is m by I is equal to sigma by y, and from this we have calculated sigma is equal to m by I into y. M we have WL by 4 because it is at center. I we have 1 upon B T cube by 12 into we have y, that is T by 2. And then we have 2 6 then we have 2 2s 2 3s 1 T gets cancelled, it becomes T square, and we will have this as 3 W L divided by 2 into bt square. So here they are going to say I is span. So we are considering L as span, and therefore this is 3PL. So 3WL I am saying. What is abrasion? So reduction in the thickness of tiles. That test is known as abrasion test. This test we are performing to see the reduction in thickness of the tiles. Then what size of the specimen in abrasion test? So you can see the test specimen shall be square in shape, 70.6 by 17.6. So we have area as 5000 square in area. What is preconditioning for abrasion test? So we have the specimen shall be dried at 110 plus minus 5 degrees centigrade for 24 hours. So we have to dry it at a temperature of 110 plus minus 5 degrees centigrade, and that is for 24 hours, and then weighted to the nearest zero point 0.1 gram. The specimen after initial drying and weighing shall be placed in the thickness measuring apparatus with its varying surface upwards, and the reading of the measuring instrument shall be taken. What will be the speed of disk? So that is given. So we have 30 revolutions per minute, and the speed of rotation shall not deviate more than 1 revolution per hour. So now we are going to be changing the dimension or changing the specimen after every 22 revolutions, and therefore we have to keep mechanism so that automatically it will stop after 22 revolutions, but the speed of the disc should be 30 revolutions per minute. Then what is procedure for abrasion test? So that is given. The grinding path of the disc of the abrasion testing machine shall be evenly strewn with 20 gram of the abrasive powder. So for every revolution, we are going to use 20 gram abrasion powder. Second, the specimen shall then be fixed in the holding device with the surface of the grounding facing the disc and loaded at the center with 300 Newton. So we have 300 Newton load on that disc. Then we have third, the grinding disc shall be put in position at a speed. We have seen this. And the abrasive powder is continuously fed back on the grounding path so that it remains uniformly distributed in a track corresponding to the width of the test piece. Now we have fourth, after every 22 revolutions, the disc shall be stopped and the abraded tile powder and the remainder of the abrasive powder shall be removed from the disc, and fresh powder we have to keep of 20 gram applied each time. And then we have fifth, after every 22 revolution, the specimen shall be turned about the vertical axis through an angle 90 degree in the clockwise direction, and it should be repeated 9 times. We have to uh, turn it 9 times, means total 20 into 10. So we have 220 revolutions. The disc in the abrasive powder shall be kept dry throughout the duration of the test. So these we have to follow the steps while doing this abrasion test. Then what is procedure for determination of wear? So we have T is equal to W1 minus W2 into V1 upon W1 into A. So W1 we have initial mass minus W2 we have final mass divided by W1 initial mass. V1 we have initial volume of the specimen, and A we have area of the specimen. So from this we are going to get the varying of the thickness. Average loss in thickness we are going to get from here. So this is the formula to determine the wear of the tiles, and we have this as the procedure, and we have seen preceding of this also. What is the chemical composition? So we have the abrasive powder shall have an aluminum oxide content of not less than 95% by mass. So we should have aluminum oxide of more than 95% by mass. Then we have shape and size. So you can see this. So we have requirement for size, percentage by mass. You can retain on 250 micron ISU, 0 to 15. Then retained on 212 micron CU. So that is given 45 minimum. Now the specific gravity of the grain shall be between 3.9 to 4.1. That is of powder, abrasive powder. Then hardness we have The grain shell generally have a hardness 9 in Mohs scale. So in Mohs scale, we have to measure it, and that should be 9. So 3.9 to 4.1, we have that is specific gravity. And then 95% aluminum oxide minimum we should have by mass in this chemical composition. So these are the questions which may ask abrasion test and bending test. So we will stop here only. Thank you.